This is the first day of my last week of fight camp. First thing we're gonna do is jog with the sweatsuit on. And then after that, we're gonna train, and you guys are gonna be here to see it.
Today's episode is going to be the first of 3 parts. We're going to go with the first day, which is still hard training, and the second day, which is going to be more of the come down. So you'll see how fighters do the last week, the first day versus the third day versus pretty much the last day. And we're going to give you, a sneak peek, behind the scenes view of his weight cut, right? We're going to do it in real time. So you're going to be there with us. I know you're going to enjoy it. This week, we're pretty much there skill-wise, cardio-wise. So he's still going to do his runs, still going to do his evening runs also, and some good training. If he fights on a Tuesday, they're going to do good training all the way to, I believe, Thursday, right? And then after that, they're going to slow it down, no clinching or no sparring, maybe some clinching, and they're going to keep him safe. No strength and conditioning either those last couple of days, all right? So he did it this morning, strength and conditioning with 12K, I believe. Ooh, savage. After training, we're going to get some good food in. His weight's on point. This morning, he weighed in about 117. So weight's good, cardio's good, and we're really going to go in on the mental training this week. People, they see Tito, and he's very good, he's very talented. Seems like a very strong young boy, which he is. And, that derives from, I know what it comes from. It comes from, years and years of, constant ideas going into him from both parents, telling them, how he's strong, how it's a power within you that can lead you and direct you if you have faith in it, right? So these are all like subconscious ideas that we've been giving him since he's been about 4 years old. Yeah, about 3 or 4 years old. That's when I started thinking this way, right? I was at work. I went to the restroom. I was working night shift. Went to the restroom, so I'm chilling, scrolling, of course. It's 3 in the morning, I'm scrolling, and I'm looking at World Star Hip Hop. It was a comment on a Jay-Z video that said, this guy is into that law of attraction stuff. And remind you, this was like 2015 before it really went mainstream, right? With this law of attraction, this idea stuff. And so, man, what is that? I'm already chilling anyway, I'm gonna burn some time. So I Googled law of attraction, and from there, that's when everything shifted, right? So I got the idea of, what you think is what you attract. And from there, I just went down the rabbit hole of learning, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try this out for 30 days and see what happens. And within those 30 days, that's 30 days been 10 years so far. So when I got the idea as the father, as the leader of the team, of course, I passed it down to the ones that are around me. I mean, that's what men do, right? You lead. And so I gave it to my wife, all right? Gave it to my sons, my daughter. And I remember me and Tito used to ride together to the gym in the afternoon. He was still in pre-K, I was working a night shift job. So in the daytime, I would go train. Well, he would ride with me, and I would be listening to Napoleon Hill all the time, right? So 45-minute drive, we're listening to Napoleon Hill, getting those ideas in his head. Remind you, he's still in the car seat. And the same way that, little kids start repeating songs and singing songs that you play on the radio, that's how he started repeating Napoleon Hill at like 4 years old. It was crazy, amazing. And I remember one day we were at home, we had stairs in our house, and he was on the 3rd step. And I said, come on, Tito, man, you can do it. Come on, jump into my arms. And he said he was scared a little bit at first. Then he said, I can do it. I believe in myself. And I stepped back and I said, what? I said, what you say? And I don't know if he thought he was in trouble or what, but he kind of was apprehensive to tell me. So he says, I believe in myself. And then that's when I knew that the law was working. The law being the law of ideas, the law of mind, the way you're born and brought up, that determines the way you think about yourself. So I said, okay, it's working. So I continue to, read. We continue to read. I continue to study myself, and not only just tell them, but show them, right? Show them, look, if you write something down, if you believe in it, right? If you see it, if you can visualize it, if you go to sleep with it on your mind, if you wake up with it on your mind, if counterintuitive ideas come to you and you have the ability to cast those down, to not agree with them and continue to hold that vision into your mind, it's going to grow and it's going to happen. My whole family, we operate on that same law. We think different. So that's why we're able to have so much faith and say, you know what, we'll move to Thailand again for the second time. Not only the first time where we didn't know anybody, didn't know the language, didn't know anything, and it worked out. Let's do it again because we have so much faith. We know the way the law works, right? And it's not only for Muay Thai, guys. This is for everything in life. If you have something that you want to do, really, I would say go off your talent. If you love to cook, if you love to do music, if you love to do anything, write, draw, I don't know, edit videos, whatever. Put an idea in your mind, make it so large and big that, you know, it kind of scares you a little bit, right? Write it down. And when you write it down, read it every single day. Don't tell anybody, right? Because you have a lot of dream snatchers, right? Don't tell anybody. You keep going. Keep it in your mind. It's a seed, right? The idea is a seed, and you water it, you cultivate it with faith, you know, with visualization, with seeing it, with feeling it, right? And before you know it, even though you might not know how to get there, an idea come. Man, let me try this. Let me do this. Let me send this email. Let me put this out. Let me try this. And I'm telling you, that seed is going to get roots. And what happens after roots? The sprout comes up through the earth. It works the same way in the spiritual world, right? When you're using this mind. And next thing you know, the thing that you had in your mind that you didn't know was possible is manifested. And then you turn around and you look around and say, man, I'm in Thailand, in Bangkok, training at Petchyindee, right? That's just a little example. But the law works the same for everything. So that's just a little bit of mind science, right? It works for anything. I recommend some good books, the Think and Grow Rich. Check out the movie The Secret, right? The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. And a good one that talks about the subconscious and the self-image is called Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Book changed my life. All right, so that's just a little spiel that I promise that I will give y'all during our videos. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate the feedback so much, man. Thank y'all because it encourages me to keep going. And right now we're gonna try something new. I'm gonna record Tito's session and I'm gonna narrate just a little bit so that way you guys aren't just watching, you know, just some regular pad work, right? So you guys are gonna get the best of both worlds. You're gonna get the actual training, and then I'm gonna kind of walk you through what's going on and what they're working on with him. And then I'll see how you like it. I'll be able to tell by not only the comments, but the retention time. I'm checking out them analytics, man, so don't let me down. All right, guys, we're here. It's hotter than fish grease. All right, I just did a good jog. Let me get up here. We're gonna get to work. Appreciate y'all. Here we go. Wrapping up hands, easy. So now we wrap hands up. Make sure you get that good wrap. Protect yourself. Okay, so we just finished boxing sparring, 3 rounds at 5 minutes apiece. So now they have him doing bag work. We'll do bag work, same, maybe 3 to 5 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. All right, so that's how you sharpen your skills, that bag work. How long are you guys doing on bag work? Do you focus on one movement? Are you doing freestyle? Are you making sure that you move around the bag? How's the bag work usually go? Yeah, basic fundamentals. Good. You notice these guys aren't doing anything too tricky. Just simple movements. Yeah, you don't see too, it's just up, bang, basics. Bang, leg kick, easy. Basics, move around for the bag, good jab, body kick. Yes, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. These guys focus on basics, on bag work. Good. Good. Everything's basic, guys. Nothing too crazy. Bang, bang. Straight shot. Breathing, making sure the feet's good. Left kick. Breathe. Teep. Bang. Yeah, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You have to go crazy on the bag. You see, it's nice and relaxed. Not killing the bag, but smooth. 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 Nice and tranquilo. Everything's good. So we're gonna go with 3 to 5 rounds on the bag. If longer, if we have to wait, no problem. Because each rep, you're getting better. All right, so remember that when you're doing your bag work, guys. All right, so on round number 3 right now on the bag work. They call it sandbag, so Muay Thai sandbag. Tito's. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing so far from him. I don't know if it's been the lack of calories or whatever, but it's a little bit slow. I haven't really seen him. I want to see him rip more shots, even when you're tired. So you don't have to go wailing on the bag. Relax, couple shots, and then a hard one. Bang! Bang, bang, fake teep, jab, punch, move, breathe, hard one. Fang! That's what I want to see more of him. But like I said, I don't want to be overbearing. This is his race, so he has to run it. All I can do is make suggestions, right? I don't know if he's doing his best. Only he knows. All I can do is just sit on the sideline, give him some tidbits, some suggestions, some advice, and if he follows it, great. If he doesn't, great. You know, like I said, again, this is his race. Okay, he just finished up, so now he goes paddle work. So let's check that out. Little boxing neck work with Coach Yusuf.
So you're gonna hear this beat in your head, okay? The beat is gonna go pop, 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 pop. Sometimes pop, pop, pop. So we're gonna go back to that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So it's just a rhythm. You just go. Okay? Not gonna be power, no speed, just flow. Okay? Pop. Oi, a bit more in the hips. A bit more in the hips. Good. Hips up. So not turn up. Okay? Oi, yes. And again, stick it. Oi, and again. So instead of leaning, go with it. Okay? So what I mean by that is instead of you moving your hips, but what you're doing is you're leaning backwards. So you're ending up in this position. Don't lean back. Hips goes, shoulder goes, elbow goes. All in the same direction. Okay? One more time. Stick it. Hips up. Oh, that's the shot. Yeah? Takes the same amount of effort. Okay, one more time. So you lean a little bit. Don't lean. One more time. Same as what you just did before. Oi, again, hips. More hips this time. Yes, I wasn't expecting that. Good work. Okay, hips up, stick the shot. Oi, a bit more. Okay, so, stick it, hips go up. Oi, yes, a bit more.
Tito's had a couple of trainers so far. I don't know. I think they're kind of mixing it up to see which one he works with the best. Started off with Sack, went to Paniac, then he went to Goon, and now he's been with Crew Note the last couple of days. So I really like his style. He's one of the taller trainers here, which resonates well with Tito's height and his genetics, his body structure. Plus, he's the trainer of one of Tito's favorite fighters, Ritwadao. So everything comes full circle. This is going to be really dope to see. You guys are getting not the first day, but the second day of them training together. And y'all tell us what y'all think. All right, here we go. Earlier, he was teaching Tito about actually kicking through the target, right? Making his kick a little bit more stronger. So, yes, you see, that's what he's saying. Straighten the leg out. Relax the body, but straighten the leg out. Turn into it more. That's what he's explaining. See, this is the difference between somebody just holding pads versus teaching you. So that's why I say good teachers. Talk. He said he don't want him to lean back when he do the left kick. But you see, now he's losing balance. So this is the conundrum. This is where you have to work and practice. Coming straight down, good balance, hand control on the end. Wow. all the way through the target, guys. Tick through the target. Yes. Don't stop at the pads. Wham! Kick right through it, right through it, right through it. Step and then yap. Look at the base foot. Turn, walk, come back down to guard. Good hands. That's how you do it. Good. Yeah, repetition is key. And that's one of Tito's favorite moves. That's a good one. Good work. Very nice. Kick. Yeah, power. Good power. Very good. And the bell has rung. So this is going on 6 minutes now. You want him to stab through the target, guys. Pop. Point the toes. Balance on that knee. You want good balance on that knee. Yep, cell phone shifter. Grab the head. Grabbing the head. Little keys that you don't want to forget. Good. That's why your repetition is key. Guys, he forgot his cell phone. So we just wrapped up with pad rounds. I don't know how long that was. Maybe 15 minutes. Felt like 20 to him, I bet. So now we just wrapped up, and he's going to get in the last about 8 to 10 minutes of clinching. Here we clinch 30 minutes. So here we go, clinching, my favorite. Gotta lose a lot of work, but you see that working with him, putting him in certain moves that he has to work how to get out of. Yeah, right now, yeah, you see, you gotta be proactive. Don't let him get that position. Now it's gonna be harder to get out, guys. All right, that's what it is about the pump. You see, he's supposed to stop already. Good, that's how you make the space. Oh. Okay, so now we're teaching a little bit more. He grab. A little bit of rushing right there. Have to protect neck better. So, just finished up clinching. Now, want to go with dessert with a cool down. It's shadow boxing. Then these guys are gonna do some, ab work and then some stretching. All right, gang. So we'll see y'all next time. Tabernacle. Yeah.